Hi Graham, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. So I've zoomed in here, so we're not going to get all of your swing in the picture, but from down the lines are pretty tidy. I've zoomed in here just to show you your footwork, and two things. One is I always feel that the toes are pointing too straight or slightly inward, and that restricts mobility in the hips. Okay. If we look at the guy on the right, Alex Noren, we can see his feet are in a very different angle, and his left one particularly is quite sprayed open, and that's going to help him put pressure into that left side without his foot spinning. Now if we look at yours, Graham, this foot here, as you go back, we're going to see here the foot is going to start to rotate. So as you start down, already we can see there, look, watch it start to slip. Okay, now that to me means if it's a slight bit of spin in there, we're not getting all of our pressure into that left side, and through impact it doesn't look too bad, but look at it spin now. Okay, so that just means to me you're not getting all the pressure into the left side, which was going to lose a bit of power. Okay, second thing we needed to work on also was the lag. You know, we're worried about distance a little bit, so when your hands reach your right thigh, we really want to get as much shaft lean as we can, and we can see where your shaft is pointing, even if it's a bit blurry, but it's sort of there. If we look at Alex again on the right, we're going to see as he starts down, he's got a much longer swing than you, obviously, but his hands, when they reach his right thigh, he's almost got 90 degrees of lean. And that again means that if we look at his club head entering the ball, his hands are extremely a long way ahead, and he takes quite a big chunk of divot through impact, where yourself, if we run through yours, we can see the club head is almost beating your hands, which means why you tend to pick the ball off the turf. If we look at this area down here coming in, we can see it's almost like you're scooping the ball. And again, obviously, if you was hitting 6-iron here, if you're lifting the ball off the turf, that means you'll probably turn it into a 7-iron. Where Alex, if he's hitting a 6-iron and taking turf, he's almost turning it into a 5/4-iron, just depending on how much they de-loft it. They're two massive things that create power, and I know on the range it's hard to tell. But I'm looking forward to you trying new toys. But I really feel like it's going to make a big difference to you, Graham. So first of all, let's get that foot pointing more this way. Okay. Second, from the top of the swing, I need you to feel that you squash like a Coke can underneath that foot. Very important. And thirdly, I need you to start practicing taking a big divot past the ball. Okay, really big divot, and just keep practicing smashing the ground. It'll feel weird in your wrist. It won't hurt. It might just feel a bit strange, but we've got to stop that little scoop and get the feeling of compressing the ball. If we start to push a few, just keep an eye on your head. It does sometimes move forwards too much. We can see there it's sort of chasing it down the line, but this is you trying to practice not move, getting that pressure in that left side, where again, if we look at Alex at that same sort of stage, you can see his head hasn't moved that much compared to yours. If we go back there, run through at the same point, you can see yours is starting to move forwards quite drastically there. So don't worry too much about that for me, but really work hard on get that left foot toed pointing out like Alex is there. Okay, second thing, let's work on putting pressure into that foot from the top of the swing, almost like squashing your foot as much as you can into the floor, into the ground. And then thirdly, getting some big divots past the ball, and we get some much better flight, strike, and a little bit more yardage. Thanks, Graham.